Are you one for a Renegade set? Like, do you want to be up till?
I love a Renegade set. I love it because it's just like, it's exactly what like I was telling you earlier, when you get to that spot and you're like, all right, let's get weird.
Right.
Sir.
Okay, perfect.
How you doing today? Keeping it quacking? Yeah, I got you.
All right, guys, we are here at Slumberland Festival, day 3. Thank you for being a trooper and making it out here in the morning.
It's rough.
If our voices are raspy, you
I'm
know why.
feeling it.
Yeah,
I'm feeling it.
So I'm here with Kyle Kinch.
Yes.
Kyle's playing the pool party today. I saw you post something about this weekend saying like it was like a religious experience, or very much looking forward to this weekend.
Yes.
Why is that?
So this is probably one of the first festivals I went to. It was Ultra. Was Identity Festival. That was my very first one.
Okay.
And then EDC Orlando. It was actually the first year they ever did it.
Okay.
And I've been every single year since.
Wow.
Yeah, for 10 plus years.
So you've actually seen like the real evolution.
I've
of it,
seen
right?
the evolution of this. Like my first time, I think my first or second time seeing Gorgon City was at EDC
Really?
Orlando.
Oh my
back when I
God.
was in the crowd in GA. Like
full circle moment on that.
Exactly right. Yeah. So
wow. So you get to enjoy the festival and you get to pop back and forth between everything.
Yeah, well, I'm a raver at heart, so I just like being in the middle and just having so much fun and really like just feeling the music
in there.
the way it's supposed to be. Yeah.
How do you navigate the festival? Like when you get there, what is your like? Are you like the rave dad? Are you just like? Do you have the schedule, or are you just like vibing?
Yeah, I'm very intuitive with like like who I want to see and where I want to go. But also it's like one of those things is like, man, I'm going with the flow. So like if I'm somewhere and it's vibing, like why leave?
Yeah, exactly.
Why leave, you know?
And what are some of the best sets you've seen this weekend?
Oh my God, Alan Fitzpatrick, clearly. Alan Fitzpatrick, yeah. He's been like he's actually a real inspiration on my music. Like I just love the way his like techno is very like driving and it's got a lot of emotion in it, but then also it's kind of melodic at times, and like you can hear it in some of my classic tracks like Manchester and Siri Stop Playing. Like that is definitely the way it went. So like that was the first time I get to see him play live.
Right.
And like
incredible. Damn it.
Oh my God.
I didn't make it to that. No,
I that's the reason I'm hurting now.
Yeah.
I let it all out there.
And that was on like Friday, right?
That was Friday at 6 o'clock. Oh my God.
So are we gonna get some like techno? Like how are you feeling about that? It feels like there's definitely a lot of artists like dabbling more and more into that sound.
Well, it's like this. Like I think people are getting open to it a lot more and stuff. I've always loved techno, but like I'm very oriented to the room I'm playing and the crowd, so I need to know that like I can do that with them, because if I do, then I'm like, okay, yeah, we can get there. You know, I've got tracks that have been sitting on my USB for 6-7 years that are just waiting to be played for stuff like that. I did that in Tennessee recently. It was the party was amazing and they were feeling it, so I was like, all right, cool, let's do it.
Go there.
And like
yes.
It was a vibe. I recorded it. It's on SoundCloud.
Yes. We gotta listen to that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so how, when you approach the pool party today, like what are you thinking for today?
So I for a pool party, I always like to do the like deep and groovy style. So but I was telling you earlier. So the reason I'm wearing this shirt is because my mentor Pedro M passed away last week, and that he literally coached me up at every step of my career for like a full year. We had a residency, so we played together every single weekend.
Wow.
And so, so he would wear this shirt when we play. So with this set, I'm going to play a lot of his classics and
that's so cool.
keep that vibe going. So
what was some of like the best advice, or is there anything that I know it's probably so much, but
one of the best things is focus on you, because like there's a lot of mess that goes around on this, and like it's real easy to look at somebody else and be like, wow, they're doing this and they're doing that, and like it's like, but that has nothing to do with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody gets there on their own time and their own path. And he's like, you don't have to worry about anything like this.
Right.
Worry about what you got going on. Pay attention to that, and make sure you show it when people come out to you. You know, when people come to see you, you show them what you've been working on. You show them what you've been doing, and then they'll figure out. Fuck around and find out.
Right. So that's actually great advice. I kind of like try to think about that as well, because like exactly like everybody's path and time frame is completely different.
Yeah.
So you can't really compare yourself to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, I think like what's meant for you will be yours.
Easily.
Like no one's gonna take that from
Easily.
you.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's awesome advice. That's so cool. And now it's a little bit about Slumberland as well. This is the first year it's happening. They put
Yes.
together a really incredible lineup.
Yes.
How does it feel to be a part of it with all these different names and
I think
part of
it's-
the first year too?
Yeah, I think it's great to be on the ground floor of certain, of certain things, and it's definitely, I like what they're doing here. It's been a great weekend, and I've enjoyed it the whole way, and I got to see a lot of my favorite artists, some friends, some of new ones I haven't seen before. So it was like really getting to bring everybody together, and like we're just in a cultural setting, so like we get to sit there and like talk about what's been happening with each other. We can talk about what's happening in our own lives. It's a very personal experience, and I like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say there's not much sleeping going on here
No,
either because
no.
there's such
Slumberland, false advertising. Nobody's slumbering here.
Yeah. There's but that's cool. I'm like, there's Renegade sets here in the Tower building. There's the pool parties. Like, there's things going on at all times. But are you one for a Renegade set? Like, do you want to be up till?
I love a Renegade set. I love it because it's just like, it's exactly what, like I was telling you earlier, when you get to that spot and you're like, all right, let's get weird.
Right, exactly. Like, at 4 in the morning want to hear something,
Of course,
right?
yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
And then I have a question just about house music in general. Do you have a favorite classic house track?
Oh, so easy. This is the easiest question and answer ever. It's Push the Feeling On Nightcrawlers, the MK remix.
Nice.
When I think of house music, that is the epitome of it.
Okay.
That is the absolute epitome of house music right there.
We're going to insert a clip of that so you guys can hear
please.
that one. Oh, that's awesome. And then any secret weapons in your set right now?
Yeah, I actually have a lot of unreleased music.
Okay.
And I've been rinsing those out, and it's been a great reception. But to be truthfully honest, the one track that's absolutely been killing it is one of my friends in Tampa. His name is Casey Gilmore, but he goes by Rain now. He joined with a friend of mine, and they have this unreleased track called The Light, and like, it's absolutely amazing, and like to hear it come from my own buddies, like my friends, but like it's hands down a track that one of the best tracks I've heard by anyone, out of anybody. So like, I've been killing it. I've been throwing it down in my sets, and every time the reception's crazy.
Okay, so, I'm excited for that. Okay, we gotta go to the pool party and hear that today. And then last question: any highlights from the year for you? Now that we're kind of like wrapping things up here.
I mean, I feel like it goes without saying that it's Printworks.
Yes. You
like,
made it to London.
It's like, how can you get any better than that?
Yeah.
Especially getting to play 2 sets there too. Play both main room and the side room, and then we recorded it, and then my AV guy that was there just absolutely ripped it with the clips, so we could basically almost like piece them all together and put them on YouTube. So like the full set's on YouTube now. It's just
Especially for that venue too, because I hear rumors that it might be switching up or it may not be around.
So from what I've heard is that this is their last season, so they're closing down after this one. But they already got their new place set up. It's I think it's a collaboration with a place called Drum Sheds, and they're calling it Beams. So it's gonna be really dope. I think Honey Love is playing the first one too, actually.
Okay. No, we got to get out there. I haven't experienced that scene yet in the UK.
It's so nice. I love the people there. Love the people.
I know we spoke. It was like January of this year, because I was looking back and I remember you talking about Printworks and like the plans got changed, but I'm so glad I have it. That's awesome. Well, I will let you go to your pool party set, but thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
Bye guys.
See y'all.